Hey, Matt Scratch here. PT Cruisers are a big part of my channel if you haven't noticed, and I've noticed a lot of hate for them lately. I'm not sure why. It seems like they're coming up on Facebook and stuff nearly every day, so I guess I just wanted to make this little video here and explain why I like the cars. So I guess first of all, they're dead simple. They really are. They're easy to work on, easy to fix, easy to diagnose, and very easy and cheap to keep one running for a daily use vehicle. We have four of them, and this is our first one. We got it 4 years ago. It's my dad's. My mom has two of them, and then this is my car. And basically, I think they're underrated cars, really. They were really safe cars. They're really well built as far as crash safety. So that was a big plus for me. When my mom asked me to find a new car for my dad, he had just been in an accident, and a really bad accident, and totaled off his old car. So that was a concern for us. And they have good parts interchange. They use the same engine, transmission. A lot of the components interchange with other Chrysler models, like the Neon, the Cirrus, Sebring. A lot of those vehicles use parts that are common between all these models, so that's helpful. I have a couple Neons as well, which are a different car. I've made an entire video on why they're a different car, but they do share some parts, so that comes in handy. I really like the styling of them. I know a lot of people don't. I guess it's a love it or hate it design, but I mean, they were designed to look like a 30s car that had been hot rodded, basically. They've got that raked roof to them, and you know, the front end's pretty obviously retro, and even the interior dash and stuff, they're a really unique car. I personally like the high seating position. And the high seating position actually leads to having a lot of interior room. Like in the back seat, there's a lot more leg room than you would expect. These cars are 4 inches shorter than a Neon, and yet they have a lot more leg room in the back seat because of the seats being so high up. So an adult can actually sit back there comfortably, which is a huge bonus. And then you've got the large cargo area, which is much like an SUV, but it's low down. You know, my mom really likes that. She goes to the grocery store, opens up the back's right up above your head there, so if it's raining or whatever, you're not getting wet, and you've got that nice big area there to put your groceries. And then it's got a nice little shelf that flips down and locks them all in there just like a trunk, so I like that a lot. They're very good in driving in the wind. You know, they're aerodynamic. The wind doesn't catch them and boss them around on the road. The one thing I'll say is they are underpowered. You know, they only have 150 horsepower, and I think that's where Chrysler really failed. You know, they should have put a bigger base engine than the 2.4 in it. They should have aimed for 180 horsepower, and they did make the turbo versions, which the base turbo version was 180, I believe, and then it was 215 horsepower with the GT there. But you know, when you have a turbocharger, that's a whole nother system to go wrong. It's an added level of complication that I don't really like. I'd rather see a larger naturally aspirated engine in them. So I can see where they get some hate there. They also had a really sloppy shifting automatic transmission, but you could get them with a manual. This one has a 5-speed in it. We've got 2 of them with 5 speeds and 2 with automatics, and you know, the automatics, they hold up okay as long as you keep clean fluid in them, and they have a big tranny cooler on them. But they're pretty sloppy shifting. They're not a real sporty transmission. I like speaking of sporty, I like the handling of these cars. I think they handle really good, and you know, I've driven them in the snow and really pushed them hard, and it's hard to get them to slide around. They really do glue to the road good. I'm planning on bringing this one to an autocross event soon, so hopefully I can prove that point to you guys. And what else do I like about them? Well, they're just really solid, well-built little cars. Like, you know, you don't have any interior rattles. None of our cars have any interior rattles, even though they're getting up there. This one has 236,000 kilometers, which is, it's about 150,000 miles, and nothing rattles inside there. Everything's solid, everything's in good shape, the seats aren't worn. They just seem to hold up really well. Even rust, we live in the rust belt here in Alberta, and these cars are better than average for rust. So I guess that's why I love the PT. I mean, if you hate on it, we're all different, so I'm not gonna hate you or anything for hating on it, but I just wanted to make this video and just offer a little bit of defense for the poor PT here, because they really are great cars, and if you haven't experienced one yet, you shouldn't bash on it, because until you get behind the wheel of one and experience driving one, they're quite a unique car, and you might just really like it, I think. So, you know, check it out, and if you don't care to, well then, I guess keep your mouth shut. But, yeah, so thanks a lot for watching Matt's Garage. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and have yourself a great day. And if you own a PT Cruiser, make sure you're subscribed, because I've got tons of repair videos coming up. That's my goal here, to have a whole library for PT owners, so you'll be able to tackle just about any issue you might have with your PT, and you'll have a video there laying out every step in detail for you.